Picture this, you're outside, sipping your coffee, casually checking your phone, when suddenly everything around you goes flying sideways at over 1,000 miles per hour. Trees rip out of the ground. Cars bounce like skipping stones. Buildings peel apart like cardboard. You're airborne and not in a cool superhero way. Why? Because Earth just stopped spinning. For 1 minute. Alright, time to ask the kind of question your science teacher warned you about. What would happen if Earth suddenly stopped spinning but only for 60 seconds? Now, Earth spins fast. Really fast. If you're standing near the equator, you're cruising along at about 1,040 miles per hour without even noticing. That's faster than the speed of sound. You can't feel it because everything, air, oceans, trees, your cat, is moving with you, in perfect sync. But if the Earth were to suddenly slam on the brakes and stop rotating, everything not nailed to the core would keep moving at the same speed, because physics. Then, after 60 seconds of pure chaos, Earth starts spinning again like nothing happened, like it just needed a quick nap and didn't tell anyone. What would that minute look like? Let's break it down. The first thing you'd notice is that the ground under your feet is no longer moving. But you still are, thanks to inertia, the tendency of objects to keep doing whatever they were already doing. Your body, and everything else, would continue hurtling eastward at over 1,000 mph. Imagine your whole city being shot out of a giant invisible cannon. Roads, skyscrapers, houses, people, everyone's taking an unexpected low-altitude flight. The only places that might get away with less chaos are the poles, because the rotation speed there is close to zero. So if you're chilling in Antarctica, congrats, you're still doomed, but maybe slightly less so. The atmosphere doesn't just politely stop when Earth does. It keeps moving. And when the air is still zooming at over 1,000 miles per hour while the ground isn't, you get instant worldwide hurricanes. Not breezy, knock over your hat kind of wind. We're talking jet engine grade, window shattering, car flipping, hold on to your cows wind. Entire forests would be flattened. Birds? Nope. Gone. Air travel? More like air trauma. Water is even less cooperative than air. Oceans would slosh violently toward the east, like someone shaking a giant blue snow globe filled with whales. Massive tsunami-like waves would crash into coastlines, sweeping away everything in their path. The oceans don't just calmly shift, they bulldoze entire continents. And remember, it's not just one side of the planet getting this treatment. Wherever the momentum carries the water, it's going to make a mess. With the crust suddenly stopping, but the molten core still rotating, yeah. That's not going to be pretty. Tectonic plates would grind against each other, triggering earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and probably some spontaneous, how is this even happening, level destruction. Also, all the power grids. Gone. Planes in the sky. Most would be torn apart midair or flung into oblivion by wind forces. Satellites would go haywire, GPS would break, and your phone would still ask you to update your apps. And then, after 1 minute of high-speed horror, Earth suddenly starts spinning again. Boom. Round 2. Now the ground beneath you is re-accelerating eastward, while you and all the debris are either spinning too slow or flying in totally random directions. It's like standing still, and suddenly the world yanks itself out from under you. A second wave of disaster. If you somehow survived the initial stop, now you get to be thrown again, this time from the opposite direction, twice the trauma, no refunds. And because Earth's gravity and rotation work together to keep the oceans slightly bulged. At the equator, this sudden shift would mess with sea levels, climate, pressure systems. Basically, all of nature's carefully tuned knobs would get turned to 11. So, what if Earth suddenly stopped spinning for 1 minute? In short, physics would politely punch us all in the face. This isn't just an oops moment, it's a full-blown apocalyptic reset. Buildings gone, cities wiped out, ecosystems shattered. Even if the Earth started spinning again perfectly, no damage to the planet's orbit or tilt, we'd be left with a world that looks like it just lost a fight with a black hole. Could this happen? Nope. Not naturally. Earth's rotation is stable and has been slowing down very gradually for billions of years, about as fast as your motivation on a Monday morning. But hey, that's the fun of what ifs, right? They're little science roller coasters for your brain. If this video spun your mind faster than the planet, hit that like button, it helps a ton. Got more wild what if ideas? Drop them in the comments, we read them all, even the weird ones. And if you love imagining scientifically ridiculous disasters with us, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and remember, the Earth may be spinning under your feet right now, but at least it hasn't decided to stop. Yet.